Welcome to today's episode. Today, let's talk about being overly protective of our kids. Be it a male or a female. You know that child that you raised in so much love, attention, with everything that you have got. If you're not overly protective of that child, especially when they cannot look out for themselves, all of that would have gone to waste. Some time ago, I stumbled on this woman on Instagram who was talking about having the opportunity to save a girl from being assaulted or from being molested. She was in a public bathroom when another girl walked into the other bathroom. The person who was trying to assault the little girl didn't know that the woman was in the other bathroom. So once the girl came out of the bathroom, the guy pushed her back and was trying to get his way with the girl. Luckily for the young girl, the lady came out of the other bathroom and saved the girl. But before they could turn, the man had run away. It could happen anywhere, anytime, especially this period of summer where we have the opportunity to be with friends and family, having a lot of celebrations. Do not put your eyes off your children. And the lady said since that incident, she had always gone with her children to the bathroom when once they are out of the house. I am sure if I had taken that advice seriously, we would not be having this conversation. Most time we tend to be more protective of those little ones that you think that they cannot handle themselves or that they cannot take care of themselves in the bathroom. Most times we go with our 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, even 5 years old. We go with them to the bathroom. 6 years old, we go with them to the bathroom to make sure that they are okay. Trust me, that 10 years old, the 12 years old, the 13, 14 teenagers, from till they are adults, we still have to be overly protective of them. Like I said, be it a girl child or a boy child, we should always look out for our children when they are out there. And as a mother, if you cannot look out for your children, make sure that you ask maybe the elder one to go with the child, or someone should go with your child whenever they are out of your sight, especially if they ask to use the restroom. You see that child that you have raised with everything that you have got, like I said earlier, someone is looking at that child in a different light. Someone is looking at that child as a tool that he or she can use to satisfy his evil intention. So don't be afraid. Let people say you are overly protective of your children. If you don't protect them, who will? Okay, story time. If you do not do that, what will happen to your child after will leave you wondering, will leave you with a pain that will last you for the rest of your life. All the effort that you're putting into raising the child will come to waste, because we all know that when once a child have been molested or have been treated in a certain way, that child would never be the same again. There was this time we went for this party outside and my daughter went to the bathroom and came back, which I was not even aware. If I had taken the advice of that lady when I first saw that thing that she shared online, I am sure we will not be having this conversation right now. So I am here to tell every mother to take it seriously. Don't wait for it to happen to you first. So we went to this party. After the party, we were on our way home and my daughter told me, "Mommy, when I came out of the bathroom, someone stumbled on me in the bathroom and the person was like, 'Hi, young girl. The last time I saw you were so young and you're all grown,' and the person hugged me. And the person said, 'What is your name?' And when she was about to tell her name, the person hugged her again. And within like 2-3 minutes or 4 minutes of that whatever conversation that person pretended to be having with my child, he had hugged my child 3 times. And he proceeded to ask my child, 'Who are your parents?' or 'Who is your parents?' And my child told the person, and that was when the conversation or whatever ended and she came out. Why was she telling us that? She had this awkwardness in whatever that person thought was happening there. That person pretended to know her because the person said, "Well, the last time I saw you, you were so small." The person in question, even me as a mother, don't even know the person. Like, it's not like I don't know the person. That was the first time I was seeing the person in that party. So why was the person creating an impression with my daughter, pretending to know her longer than anybody else have ever known her? See, watch your children. Take care of them. Be overly protective of them. When we were having that conversation in the car on our way back home, I had a chest compression just hearing whatever she was trying to tell me. I felt like I was going to turn back and go and hold the man by his collar and warn the man to stay away from my daughter. This is a public service announcement to everyone who knows me and my children. Please do not hug my children. Don't hug my children. If in that time of exchanging pleasantry, just shake my children. If you must touch them, just pat them on the back lightly. No one should hug my children. If you're a wife watching here, please show your husband this video. And if you're a man watching, please, if you do not want to have this awkward conversation with me, you do not want to have this public humiliation and embarrassment as a man, please do not hug my children. Don't. Like I said, this is not just only for a girl child alone. We all know that even male child are also being molested every day. Out of 10 girls, I will tell you that 8 girls have been molested, and it all boils down to carelessness. It all boils down to just thinking that your children are always safe in your house. When once they step out, treat everybody like a stranger. You know that time when you feel like, oh, they can handle themselves at home. Of course they can handle themselves at home, but out there, it is time for you to operate like a protector that you have always been, or that you are meant to be. Let me tell you something. What's all of this? It was just a hug, right? But an awkward hug. Even the child knew that there was something about that hug that was not okay, because she said, "Mommy, the man pressed me so hard. You know, this very tight hug. Pressed me so hard to his shoulders. Pressed me so hard to his chest." And I'm thinking, at that time, my imaginations were running wild. If you let it happen before, I know someone who is watching will be like, if anybody does anything to my child, I am going to unlife that person. But trust me, it's going to be a waste of time. It's just like you having a CCTV camera in your house and you don't have anybody watching it until something goes wrong and you go to watch it. It's a waste of time. The reason why you have that CCTV camera is for you to prevent something from happening, not after it has happened. You are not meant to watch what has happened. You are meant to make sure that nothing happens. There was this person that I met, we got talking, and the person said, I just came out of prison. Before now, when someone tells me that I just came out of prison, I have this judgmental look that I get to the person. But in recent times, with associating with people, you find out that most times it is not even their fault. So when we got talking, he said when I was 11 or 9, I can't remember now, I got adopted by a friend of someone in the family. And when that person took me, this person I'm talking about is a man now. But he was a boy when he was first adopted. And when they took me, the person who adopted him molested him every day he was there. He didn't just do it alone. He brought some of his friends to do the same thing to that young boy. And when they finally got that boy back home, he was not the same young, innocent, intelligent boy that left the house. He became a different person totally. He became this child who was suffering from trauma, who was not bitter, who felt that there was no one there to protect him, who felt that he will fight to protect himself. And he said when he came out, he vowed that for everyone who had touched him in that period of his life was going to go down for it, which he did. Imagine that young, innocent, beautiful child that you raised as a mother become this person that you don't know overnight because you were not overly protective. So in one of his activities, that's when he got caught and was sent to prison for over 20-something years, or for over 30-something years, he said. When he came out, He's of no use to himself anymore. He's just there. Where this conversation started was when I said, what do you do? He said something and I said, no, I'd never heard of that job before. He said it was a job for people who were in prison and didn't have any bad record when they were there. And when they came back, they provided them that job. I am sure no parents want to be in that position. Every parent want to have their child have a perfect life, a good life, a life that God truly had made or prepared for their kids. So please, if you're a mother watching me, if you're a father watching me, be overly protective of your kids, especially the grown ones. The most important thing I came to tell you guys onto this episode is that once you and your children step out of your house, every other person becomes a danger to your child. If you look at it that way, you will never be in a situation where your heart cannot contain the pain and bitterness. If you wait for it to happen before you react, trust me, your child will never come back from that. Again, public service announcement. No one should hug my children. The best way to exchange pleasantries, stretch up your hands in a handshake. That is perfectly fine. Do not hug my children. I will repeat again. Do not hug my children. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode.